I think it's important that we all understand that many of us in this room, especially during this holiday season, are very blessed to be here. We have been chosen as the leaders or elected as the leaders. But there are people that are out there, as Mr. Rubio spoke of, that have gone through oppression and have family members that are still going through oppression, just south of us. And I think it's important, the United States Senator from Florida, bring that perspective. And I think it's also important that you look at perspective as it relates to Florida. Will a free Cuba mean a better economy for Florida? Absolutely. Will a free Cuba help this hemisphere and help us deal with some of the issues of hunger, and also as it relates to economics, and also as it relates to environmental issues? Absolutely. But under what conditions? Are we willing, for the sake of saying that, well, as an American, I want to travel to Cuba, regardless of the fact that there are individuals that spoke out on what they believed in and were in prison because of it? We'll look over that. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it can very well be a Nelson Mandela in those prisons right now. And that we have to make sure as Americans, especially Floridians who know better, that we share with the rest of the country, that we cannot allow those acts to take place and look the other way. Now, as I stand here now, there's some pieces of legislation that's been filed in Congress that will continue the march towards handing an olive branch out to the Cuban government. But I can tell you this, we have made several moves as Americans towards the Cuban government and the Castro regime. But they have made not 1 inch towards moving towards democracy, free elections, or releasing political prisoners. Now, I think